Let's talk about money, but more importantly, how to think about money. Let's use the analogy of driving a car. This car is taking you to your end goal. The car won't move if you don't fill it with gas or a charge, since we have electric cars now. But for the sake of this analogy, let's just take the gas. We want to think of money like gas that we put inside the car, or better yet, the efficiency of that car. Because if the car is more efficient, then we can get to our desired end goal and our destination a lot quicker. For the people who are watching this video who have cars, when's the last time you really thought about gas? I mean, the last time you probably running out of gas, you thought, okay, I need to go get more gas. So you went to the gas station and filled up because you need to go wherever you're going. That thought process is almost automatic. You're not thinking about spending money or how much money you might spend on gas because you're running out. You need to fill it up. And of course, you may be looking at the price of gas and not be happy with it, but you have no choice but to fill up. So that's the psychology that we need to have about money in general, because money is a tool. Either we use it on cheap thrills or materialistic BS that makes us happy in the moment, or we can use it to help us open up doors or help us make more money in the future. Something interesting that I learned in a podcast about a year ago that really stuck with me was the top three things that you should always be investing your money in is number one, and this is in order, number one, your mind, number two, freeing up your time, and number three, making more money. And this makes sense because if you take money and invest it in your mind, then you can learn and unlock knowledge that can help you free up your time and can also help you make more money, hence this masterclass. If you unlock and learn more about how to free up time, let's say outsourcing or new time management skills, you can use automation tools as well. You can become more effective and you learn from other people's mistakes. You can get ahead faster and then focus on other money making moves. This way, you're using money to learn valuable skills and secrets to be smarter with your time to make more money, right? And it turns into a loop. You learn, you get smarter with time, you make more money. Now, we all have different relationships with money, mostly dependent on how our parents viewed money. So I know that my advice here won't be easily taken by everyone, but chances are that you can because you invested in yourself by taking this masterclass. My advice is to spend a little more money and a little more loosely on things like seminars, coaching, events, traveling to these events, trade shows, networking, and really being able to develop your brain and your network. Because investing and showing up to these programs and seminars and finding golden nuggets on how to make more money and make less mistakes and be smarter with your time, in the long run, you will end up making more money. Remember that if you become an expert at something, then you're most likely going to make more money as well. So keep learning as much as you can. Now, with that being said, this is still something I'm kind of battling with as well because you can't take every course out there. You can't trust every coach who preaches something. So, do your due diligence, make sure you figure out what they're selling and what it is that you really want to do and if it fits, but learn and invest in these programs with the people that are doing what you want to do and are living the life that you want to live. But I'm telling you that most of these things, no matter how much money you spend, from 500 bucks to 5,000 to sometimes even 50,000, you will always gain something out of it. Because most workshops and seminars and master classes are dependent on the person taking them, like you. If you're eager, resourceful, and persistent, you will find the golden nuggets and move forward. The one thing to note is that I know that everyone watching this is in different situations, and have different priorities in life right now. Like a mother or two obviously has different issues with money than a college student who's living off of their parents' money or a student loan. But I want to talk about a method that's been working really well for me. It's very practical and tactical. It's an approach towards saving money to be able to use for experimentation and to be able to use towards developing your mind. The idea is to open up a savings account in your bank, and every time you get a paycheck from a freelancing job or from your full-time job or from a business, take away 10% and put it into that savings account. So if you make 3K bi-weekly every 2 weeks, take 300 bucks every 2 weeks and put it into the savings account, right? This should be fairly easy with online banking nowadays. But the whole point is that you use that account for educational purposes only, right? Now, again, you could have different responsibilities right now where you can't do 10%. That's totally understandable. Just start off with 1% and then slowly every quarter increase it by 1%, right? This is something I wish I implemented a lot sooner in my own life because if anyone's watching in their early 20s, go do this. You're going to see the payoff a little later down the road because you're investing in your mind, which will definitely make you your money down the road. Think long term and you'll see the progress.